Hello, welcome to another edition of Arsenal Match TV. My name is Tops, and today I'm going to be talking about Red Star Belgrade versus Arsenal, the review of the game. Now, before the game, I seen the team line up, and I was a bit nervous because I seen the dreaded thing that I've been dreading all season. I did not want to see Elneny play centre-back in any competitive game, and what happens? Elneny plays centre-back in a competitive game. Yes, he started centre-back with the likes of Debuchy. Now, in my preview, I said Debuchy was getting nowhere near my team. So I was absolutely shocked to see him play. I know we heard yesterday he was going to be in line for a start, but even that I was like, why is he starting? And then he started at centre back. We had literally Debuchy, Elneny playing centre back with Rob Holding and Maitland-Niles and Reece Nelson in the wing back position. So to say I was nervous about our defence was an understatement. But we started this game and we started it okay, to be honest with you. Thought Jack Wilshere was getting a lot of joy, and they gave him a lot of time and space on the ball in the first probably 10 to 15 minutes, and a couple of phases where we probably should have done better with. There was a chance where he played in Theo Walcott and he took too many touches and gave the ball away. Then there was another chance where he could have played Theo Walcott in, but then he chose to opt to Giroud and it kind of went out of play. And this was in the first kind of 10-15 minutes really. But then Belgrade, they would definitely had a game plan to hit us on the counter-attack and to try and expose our back three, because we lacked a lot of pace in this game. You could see there are a couple of fast front players up front, and they were just trying to get in behind our back three, and it was working to an extent, but they just lacked that quality to really put us under a load of pressure. But definitely in that first half they definitely had the better chances again. Really, it was only a Theo Walcott chance I can remember. I think it was a free kick that came in, and it was a scramble in the box, and it came to Theo Walcott. He should have scored. He should have just hit it, smashed it into the back of the net, but he just kind of tamely hit it with his left foot, and it just bounced off their keeper and went out of play. But that was probably our only real chance in the first half. In terms of them, they hit the bar. It was absolutely terrible, woeful defending. I don't think we defended well at all in this game, even though we ended up with a clean sheet. I don't think we just looked ropey all game. They had I think a succession of corners where Czech was coming out and punching it out, and trying to get it out of play. And then there was one corner where we had, I think, everybody in the box, and it was zonal marking, and then their striker had a free header, literally free, onto the bar. So lucky not to concede there, but we ended up getting away with it. They had a couple of chances, had a shot that Petr Cech saved quite smartly. There was a cross that came in on our left-hand side, their right-hand side. It evaded everybody in the penalty area, and they had a shot which, Cech, to be fair to him, saved at his near post, and then they had another shot which was blocked as well by one of our players. I think it was Elneny, and it was cleared out. But we to be honest with you, we were lucky that we still had a clean sheet in that first half, to be honest with you. Then second half came, and it was kind of, the game was kind of drifting a little bit. They were trying to get in behind, like I said, but they just lacked that real quality to really open the scoring. They'd get in behind and then have a shot to be straight at Petr Cech, or, Petr Cech would come out for a corner or cross, it would catch it. So it was nothing really that it was like, oh my God. They were having shots that Cech was literally last ditch saving. It was always kind of comfortable for him. I mean, to be honest with you, I was still worried and concerned that we gave them so many chances to have shots out of goal, but they just didn't really capitalise on it, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's really what happened really in the second half. And then as again, it was kind of boring, to be honest with you. The game was kind of drifting. We were trying to keep possession, but we had like a little spell, like 10 or 15 minutes again, where Jack Wilshere was again finding space and trying to create something. Reece Nelson, he had a shot that was smartly saved. And Jack Wilshere again was trying to feed in Walcott, but he would lose the ball, Giroud, etc. So, definitely Wilshere was definitely our best player in this game. If we were going to score, it was going to come from him. Obviously we'll get to that in a sec. But, the game kind of turned. It looked like he was going to just drift out for a boring 0-0. Another like Snoozefest in terms of, a game really. Obviously they lacked a bit of quality. We lacked a bit of quality, in this game. And then, it all turned when one of their players got second yellow. For me, I don't think it was a second yellow. They both went for a challenge. I think he went up for a challenge with Coquelin, and I think his arm kind of grazed his face. To be fair, Coquelin made a meal of it, and then I think that's probably what got him the second yellow, and he was sent off. And then the ascendancy was there for Arsenal to try and win the game. I think we were quite cautious in this game. We weren't taking enough chances, enough risks, just in terms of trying to score a goal, to be honest with you. But yeah, we actually ended up doing that, and it's an absolutely world-class goal, definitely top range. It's probably going to be in that category of, your likes of Wilshere against Norwich, kind of, Riziki against Sunderland. It was definitely absolutely superb. Only a bit of real magic and world-class quality in the game, in my opinion. So yeah, Jack Wilshere, at first he spins, evades, gets past two people, then I think he passes it to Theo Walcott, who then passes it back to Jack Wilshere, who then passes it back to Theo Walcott, and then he heads it back towards Olivier Giroud, back to goal, and in the same kind of instance, he literally, hits it behind him, absolutely sensational goal, kind of like a bicycle kick, behind him into the back of the net. Quality kind of build-up play, just the 1-2s, the speed of it was crazy, and then obviously the finish was absolutely superb by Olivier Giroud, and he ends up winning us the game. Absolutely brilliant from him, 1-0. As I said, the game wasn't great at all, but we end up getting the victory, and getting 9 points out of 9, which is a decent return in any kind of European competition. I don't care which one it is, so gotta be happy with that. But in terms of, did we really respond? Not really, to be honest with you. It was kind of the same old. It wasn't a scintillating performance. But then at the same time, you could say that we're resilient, and in Europe sometimes you don't play well and you have to come out the winner and avoid these tough kind of countries, which obviously Serbia is. So yeah, kind of positives and negatives to take from the game. But we move on to Everton. That's the big one, I guess, in terms of trying to get our league form back on track. We've lost the last game against Watford, so we need to try and win this game as well. But overall, happy with the win, but performance wasn't particularly great, but we got the clean sheet. But yeah, that's been my review. I hope you've enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe. Tell me what you thought of the game in the comments below. Thank you everyone that's subscribed already. My name's been Tops. This is Awesome Match TV. Come on, you Gunners.